Internal crisis is not new to the All Progressive Congress, the ruling party. Each state chapter have their own fair share. They have their own share of crisis. We know it was a crisis that sent Adams Oshomole, the former national chairman of the party. It was a crisis that sent him out. Each chapter, each state, they've been experiencing their own crisis. But that of Kano is quite interesting. Crisis has been hitting that party, and the governor of that state is Abdullahi Ganduje. Recently, a report came out that President Muhammad Buhari is actually supporting a faction. And as the crisis rises in different states, we see different factions arising. Even during their last Congress, there were parallel congresses that tore the party apart. Parallel congresses held in different parts of the country, different states. But that of Kano State APC crisis has taken a different dimension. Recently, a report came out that President Muhammad Buhari actually endorsed a faction, and that this was the faction he was going with. But that still didn't change that, and the other faction now went underneath or just ended everything. Different factions always arising, and litigations, their court cases against themselves, they are still there. Coupled with the fact that the party itself, that happens to be the ruling party, they've not done well for the country. They've not served Nigerians really well. Very sad, very unfortunate, and um, this will really affect them come 2023 because the party has truly failed Nigerians, and all of these their crises. Nigerians are watching them closely. Personal interest just playing out here. They don't even care about the people. They don't care about the masses anymore. It's just all about themselves. An analysis was made recently about these the political parties in the country. If you look at them closely, from the opposition party, they are opposition anyway, so they are doing their job as opposition, as criticizing policies from the ruling party, which is not favorable to the people. APC on their own part, all they do is fight one another, look for what sort of posts they are going to get. And the ones in PDP who are the opposition, who are meant to be the opposition, once they find out that they are not getting what they want, they switch over. They switch over to the next party. At the end of the day, you can see that they are not really serving or doing anything to improve lives, to give lives meaning, or to ensure that Nigerians reap the dividends of democracy. Sum it all up, politics in Nigeria is a game of interest. Very sad, but that is what it is. It's a game of interest. Kano APC crisis is really getting heated up right now. President Buhari has just spoken about the allegations against him about endorsing a faction, and everything going on within the party. We'll bring you all of the details in a moment, but before we do, guys, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, click on the like button, and if it's your first time, you're very welcome. Please hit on the subscribe button. God bless you. Now to the news. President Muhammad Buhari has denied reports that he has endorsed a faction of the All Progressive Congress APC in Kano State. The president made this known on Saturday in a statement released by Gabasheo, presidential spokesman. According to Shehu, the statement was issued to counter a public statement by one of the factions of the All Progressive Congress in Kano State that they have received the endorsement of President Muhammad Buhari. He described the claims as bluntly untrue, adding that this cannot happen when matters are awaiting adjudication by the courts. To be clear on this one, President Buhari has not endorsed any faction, the statement reads. His support is for the All Progressive Congress as a party, united and strong and not of any faction. The crisis of the APC in Kano worsened after parallel groups were led by two factions in October 18. The faction led by Ibrahim Shekaru, former Minister of Education, had elected Haruna Danzago as chairman, while another camp loyal to Abdullahi Ganduje, governor of Kano State, had elected Abdullahi Abbas. An appeal committee set up by the National Caretaker Committee recognized the faction loyal to Ganduje. The Shekaru faction has since instituted a court case challenging the decision of the National Caretaker Committee. The crisis became heightened when arsonists attacked and burnt the office of Shekaru faction a few weeks ago. Nigerians are saying that this a party reading with so much crisis that no wonder they cannot even do anything for the country. No wonder they're not working for the country. It looks like they're all working for themselves. They are all looking for what to gain, what to benefit. These two factions in Kano state right now, that of the All Progressive Congress, one is loyal to the current government of the state under the leadership of Ganduje. He's a current governor of Kano state, and another faction is loyal to Shekaru. The other faction is loyal to Shekaru. Ibrahim Shekaru was the former Minister of Education. He had elected Haruna Danzago as the chairman. So for another faction to arise, definitely they've lost confidence, they've lost trust in the current leadership. A lot of allegations have been made against Ganduje in the past. A lot. We remember the dollar one, where he was seen pocketing dollars into his babariga, into his agbada. All of these are the kind of people that are leading us. You can imagine that. So two factions, these ones, they are saying no, we cannot be loyal to this man, we are loyal to this. But the way Nigerian politics is, the caretaker committee, actually all they did was that they just recognized the faction loyal to the current leadership of the state, not to make matters worse, but they're actually still in court. Shekaru is in court. So a report that came earlier on that President Muhammad Buhari has actually endorsed a particular faction. Presidency just released a statement that they are in support of the party. They are not for one particular person. They are working for the All Progressives, not for one person. And that statement claiming that they've actually taken a side, that they have actually endorsed a particular faction, that statement is untrue, should not be taken seriously, that they are not on any side, they are on the side of APC. APC crisis never ends. There are crises everywhere. The Kwara State APC, that one has been on fire for some time. And even at the national level, if we talk about the national level, there are still court cases challenging the Mai Mala Bernie led caretaker committee handling the affairs of the party, because the chieftains of the party that dragged the leadership, the national leadership, to court, they are stating that in their constitution, nothing like that states that a caretaker committee should handle the affairs of the party. The caretaker committee, as they've been there, is going 2 years now. It was June 2020, President Muhammad Buhari appointed that committee to just manage the affairs of the party for 6 months. It was an interim one, and conduct the national convention. When Buhari appointed Mai Mala Bernie, it was said that he will end all litigations at different state chapters, but it looks like that hasn't worked. It hasn't worked. Very unfortunate. But these guys, because they are all fighting for themselves, they are not even looking out for the people. They are fighting for themselves. That is why this crisis will not end. Well, guys, leave us your take. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.